Right, Lewis, so in the first paper you scored 16, so let's see if you can improve on that. That's not bad. So it's overshooting a little bit there. It's more than that, so I'd like to think in the real exam you would rub that out and try and make it a little bit neater, but I'll give you the 2 marks for that. So 247 for the page. They're asking for a quadrilateral which has got 4 sides. You've drawn a triangle, so you're not going to get any marks for that. This is a triangle. In fact, what you should have been drawing there is that which is an isosceles triangle. So you should have put the little tick marks on like that to show me that it's isosceles, and named it isosceles. I'll give you 1 out of 2 for that. That is correct. This is asking for an odd number. Yours ends in a 2, so it's even. But if those were the other way around, it would be right. However, I can't give you the marks. That is correct, that is correct, and that is correct. Well done. That is correct. Your woman weighs more than half a ton. There's 1,000 kilograms in a ton. So that's one heavy woman. They're looking for 60 kilograms there. Distance from London to Paris is about 250 miles, which is about 340 kilometers. And this page is bigger than 60 square millimeters. It is in fact that. So out of the 4 there, you've only got 1 mark. Total for the page, 6. 1 out of 50 is correct. Correct, because the yes. Well done. 3 marks for that. 6. 124 is not a good estimate, and I can't see any method from your graph of how you've arrived at that, so you're not going to get any marks for that. So what you're saying there is that year 11 is a larger year group than year 7, so there's enough there for me to be happy that you know what you're doing. Total for the page, 6. (27) and 57 are correct. 7H needs to be drawn like that, not with a little h above it, which means something very different, so I can't give you the mark for that. That one's correct. That's correct, and that isn't. What they're looking for there is, you know that the first number is being multiplied by 4, so if the first is a, then a times 4 will be the second, or you could write it as 4a. What should I do for that? What you've done is not right, and this is not right either. Measure the size. ABC with a little hat over it means angle ABC. ABC is that angle there. They want you to measure the size of using a protractor. So that's not right. Total for the page, 5. What should I do there? 7 jugs is correct, but how many left over? Sorry, it's not 7 full jugs, it's 7 full crates. So you're trying to do the right thing, but you're not telling me what's left over. 2 for the page. (30 miles is correct. This isn't. That's a very short space of time, not really sure what you're thinking there. Line is steeper is correct. and he didn't arrive home at 15:40, so that one's not right with you either. 1 hour and 54 is, which is well done, and you've correctly worked this out. Good for you. 8 marks for that page. This is correct, that's correct for 5 marks. That's right, this isn't. If you think of that as 0.5 times 120, or half of 120, it's 60. So the answer is the same as it is for that one. And that one's not right either. Take a look at my video clip, see how I've done that. 6 marks for the page. Okay, so your points are in the right place. So that's 2. Your line of best fit needs to be a bit steeper. You need to be including that point up there, so your line of best fit should be a bit steeper than the one that you've drawn. It is positive, so you're not going to get the one for line of best fit, but from your line of best fit, that is correct. That's right, well done. This is a correct reflection of that shape, but your mirror is in the wrong place. You've laid your mirror across this axis here. What it wants you to do is lay your mirror along the line x equals 1. X equals 1 is the line where the x coordinate is always 1, which is this line where I'm putting this dot here. So the reflection should then lie there. So you're going to get 1 mark for a correct reflection, but lose a mark because it's in the wrong place. Total for the page 4, 8. This one is not rotated correctly. Take a look at the video clip about how you do that, but that isn't going to be right, so you're not going to get your marks for that. Both of those are right. That's wrong. You need to be going along your diagonals on that shape. This question, this topic is known as loci. Have a look at the video clips on loci, and you'll find that quite easy to catch on to. 2 marks to the page. And it is a 6n rule, well done. But it isn't just a 6n rule, because the first number isn't 6. It's 1 less than 6, so you have to take 1 off. So good attempt. 1 mark for that page. So Lois, 16 last time. 7, 13, 19, 24, 26, 34, 40, 48, 50, 51 this time. Significantly better. Still not a C. It's a grade E in fact, but when you think that last time it was a grade U, if those were the 2 exams you're going to sit in November, you would end up with a total of 67 out of 100, which would be a grade F. Okay, so long way to go, but if you keep improving at the rate that you've done over these 2 papers, I'm not too worried about that.